Good evening, everyone. My name is Chandra Sauls, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Portman Hotel case. So, as you can see, I have listed the table of contents of the things that we will be covering, starting with the personal valet system. So, the PV system was adopted from Asia's standards of hospitality. Is where guests receive service that they can't get anywhere else in the U.S. They receive a high quality service with competitive rates, and this is just put in place so it can help create customer loyalty that get guests to constantly come back, and that helps the company. So how the system works is that PVs basically will be utilized as butlers. So they're at the guest beck and call anytime that they want anything. They're on call for 24 hours, of course. So say if someone in the hotel wanted ice cream at 2 o'clock in the morning, then a PV will grant them that service that they want. And they had other tasks as well as far as cleaning up, stocking the mini boards, other things that typical hotels maids would do. So some of the problems that they have within the system is the lack of supervision, um, lack of tips and wages due to a lot of reasons. It was disorganized because the PVs had to switch between floors every day, and I believe that all the problems stem from the implementation of the design because it worked in Asia. It's just the way that the company went about using the process and using the system and the way that they had things set up. So the 5-star plan was put together by the managers of the company, and um, it was really put into action after they had a meeting with everybody within the company, the supervisor and the PVs. And what this plan did was help guarantee hours. It placed the PVs within teams so they can get familiar with each other and how each other work. And it helped with tips so they can make sure that everyone was getting the proper tips and no one was taking someone else's tips. And they no longer had to switch floors, like I said, and it was a little bit more organized. The things that I personally would do is to help the problem because the 5-star of course had problems. Is I would assign team captains and I would delegate some of the tasks to them as far as the supplies that would be needed for the teams and stocking the mini boards and just things of that nature to make it so much easier and make it easier for Scott so that he won't have so many responsibilities so that he can become more available for the PVs if they have any questions or problems. Another thing that I would do is implement a disciplinary action process. I know that the company is somewhat against that, but I think it'll be good if they have PBs that's slacking, that'll cut the frustration out of the other PBs who feel like someone is not doing their share and doing their part of the work that they should be, like a verbal warning, then a written warning, just go on and so forth. And something that really will motivate the PVs is to give them employee performance evaluations, yearly ones that could give them option to get increases in their wages depending on what scores that they get. I also would promote one or two of the PVs to be trainers for the new employees that comes in, just so that we can make sure that there's effective and efficient training going on, and that the new PVs have get all the tools that they need to provide quality service. And I will propose monthly team rewards for those teams and those floors that got the best ratings from the guests throughout the month. I don't believe that there's too many disadvantages. I believe it's more benefits than disadvantages because you get to motivate your employees, potentially lower turnover rates, and the employees have something to look forward to. They have something to be motivated to get up every day and come to work for. It's more organization. You get better training, and then it's less frustrated employees. So, of course, the cost would be somewhat increase since we're going to increase five potentially for the five workers $1.10 more. That increase is a total of $10,560 yearly, and I know that's not what the company wants, but it's worth it, because when you have your employees working well and you have them feeling well doing the jobs that they're doing, they're going to increase their service and they're going to make guests come back and more guests come in. So that's a great thing. So I don't think it's a budget that the company can't be flexible with. I would implement these things by just holding an all employee meeting, discussing the changes that will be made, and about the disciplinary action process and the promotion opportunities and how they can receive the promotion and be evaluated, and also the monthly team rewards. Everyone is winners, but it might be some potential issues. Some PVs may get upset because they're not promoted, and the company will incur costs, but I believe that this will be something great for the company. So the takeaways that I got from this is that it's really important to have an HR team. It's really important to delegate that work to them as far as hiring the new employees, um, hiring new employees, training them, and getting everything situated. And I would suggest that the company do that, but I know the cost may be overbearing. Another thing I took away is everyone can't be happy. You can't make everyone happy, but you can meet them halfway. And also the importance of investing into employees, because they're your front line. They make the business flow. So if they're not happy, of course, their services that they're providing the guests with is not going to be good. So it's important to invest in your employees. And that's what I got. Thank you and have a great day.